You feel that? That's your family. That's your blood.
Listen, it must be very tough doing press all day when everyone's walking in and being like, oh, this is fantastic.
Nah, honestly, like I've been a part of a couple films the last few years that I didn't get to talk to people one-on-one, whether it's a pandemic or a strike. So I'm happy to be able to interact and talk about something that we're a part of.
And it's exciting to talk about the work, because the themes are major. They hit across the board. They connect with all kinds of folks, and you want to do that. You want to have a real conversation about the work.
100%. Also, it's just so good. Before we get started, I just want to give you a shout out because I loved Watchmen and I loved Station 11. And I just want to make sure people watch it. If they have not seen either of those shows, they need to watch both.
That's okay.
Yeah, they're fantastic. So I am so curious. What for people? There's going to be people out there who actually are not familiar with August Wilson and don't know that much. But for those people, like what do you want to tell them? Like what's August's secret sauce in his writing that, you know what I mean? Because he's so, the stuff that I've read, he's so good. Anyway, if you could sort of talk a little bit about that.
I think the universality of his writing are the family dynamics in this particular piece. That is so relatable. And the proof positive of that statement is what we've experienced in Telluride, whether it be high school students from all over that express their thoughts about the position that boy Willie and Berniece have, and some elders that we talk to as well that have the same passion for and can identify with it, some of the dynamics of how brother and sisters act and what's the right way to take care of your family, what's the right way to cultivate and generate wealth generationally for your family.
Yeah. August is hidden. He's got a rhythm, right? Everybody connects to musicality, right? Like, which is, that universality that you're speaking of. Everybody connects when it comes to a certain style and sound and rhythm of life. And August knows that because he is a person of the people. So if you want to come see something about people, about the rhythm of people, about a specific Black American experience that is connected to everybody, this is what you want to do.
One of the reasons I think it's so good is that both of you guys, your argument that you're making to each other is totally valid. Mm-hmm. Why you would want to keep it and why you would want to sell it. Mm-hmm. And I think that's one of the reasons for me why, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Anyway, I thought that's just the way August writes it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that question was. I just wanted to sort of say that. Yeah. So, but you're both so good in this. You played this role on Broadway. And I'm so curious, what is it like before the first day you're getting ready to film? What is it like for both of you in terms of the preparation to step on set? Can you sort of talk a little bit about like what you did? Because you played the role and you're new to this, if you could just take us through that. Yeah,
I'm preparing for a play. I'm over preparing. I know I'm coming in with some big dogs. And I want to be ready and free to do that, to be honest and rigorous and disciplined on the set. And just speaking with Malcolm, I think Malcolm talked to everybody pretty deeply and ongoing. He's such a passionate, beautiful artist and man, and came with so many ideas from weaving through Black American Christianity and West African spirituality as an arc for Berniece, and weaving what it is, the true desire and longing that she is moving through or coming to as a result of grief and loss. Those are universal experiences, things that I know well, and from a particular Black womanhood vantage point, rounding all that out to come to this collision of family. That's what I moved with in preparation.
Well, understanding that it's going to be a cinematic experience. So the things that are written and talked about in dialogue in the play, we're going to get to see. It's a visual experience now, which can inform my behavior a little differently. Now, there's a close-up on me listening to her, or a close-up on her listening to these men just talking at her, talking, crazy to her. Her brother just berating her, but yet we're seeing her reaction. So that goes into the consideration of the performance in a way. Then you completely let it go once you're in it. I'm thinking about whose chain I'm wearing right now, my uncle Woodson. I'm thinking about, my mother and her artistry and who she was before she was married and had kids. I'm thinking about the people I'm working with. Samuel Jackson. I'm thinking about my Mr. Potts, who's worked on all August Wilson's plays. So we're standing on, giants of their shoulders and knowing that that's going to be infused into the performance.
For both of you. You see the shooting schedule in front of you. What day do you have circled in terms of, I cannot wait to film this? And is there any day circled in terms of, that's going to be a tough day?
I don't circle. I just take the shooting schedule and you put them all under, next to each other or, long ways, vertical ways. And you just block that whole thing out. And I'm about to have fun the whole time, right? It's not a singular place or a day and time. It's just, I want to be there every day as often as I can. That I can.
Do you go in when you're not shooting?
Oh yeah, we went in when I wasn't slated to be at with the shooting date for Erykah Badu.
That's what I was going to say. I was really
I damn well showed up.
I was
very
excited about that day.
And to see them dancing and to see to see that world. Berniece doesn't get to see that world, but Danielle gonna see that world. Okay.
Yeah, I was in awe. It's like she's a magical creature up there, Erykah Badu, and just all like childhood, like teenage years, all that was coming to a head when I was like watching her do her thing. And she was so gracious. She was cool, professional. She was telling like jokes, dirty jokes in between takes. She was though. It was good stuff. It was funny. She's hilarious. She was really funny. Yeah.
You want to be there every day. You can be. These are rare sets. These are rare experiences.
I have to go. I hope that another August Wilson adaptation is made soon. Your brother did a great job.